Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today we'll be focusing on the Ferrari F40. If you look on their supercar, it is actually the Ferrari F40 supercar. Obviously the box doesn't have it. I think that is a little bit different than most sets. That the name is slightly different. I'm not sure if that's an error on one end or the other. Obviously it doesn't really make a difference, but if you do look this up by the name, yes, it is the one that says F40 supercar behind it. It retails for $27, and boy do I miss the older prices of Speed Champions. Obviously $27 isn't the worst thing in the world for LEGO collectors nowadays because it gets obscene, but you know, I do miss the around $20 or less for Speed Champions sets. It comes with 318 pieces and as always has one minifigure. Now, this is obviously one of the most historic cars for supercar guys. The Ferrari F40 is amazing in every way. It is an awesome car. It is one of the most iconic symbols of Ferrari as well, especially with like younger generations. Like, this is a Ferrari that a lot of people do recognize. This is also going to be my first review for the August 1st wave. I actually found this early in stores, and I've just been waiting to do the review for when the actual like time frame would be right. So thanks Target for putting this out early. But it's definitely pretty cool, and as always, you do see some shots of the car behind. It is beautiful. You have some F40 actual stickers and stuff on it. It's definitely pretty cool. This is not the first F40 that's ever been done. There's actually been a couple others, like the Ferrari F40 Competitive Zone, which is obviously just like the competitive version of this car. And then there was a much larger one just called the Ferrari F40 that had a little bit over 1,000 pieces, so close to 1,200 I believe it was. So not the first F40 in the world, but it is obviously the first one on shelves in quite a bit, so very cool. I can't wait to add this to the Speed Champions collection. I think the last one I did was actually the brand new Lamborghini Visions edition, which was an absolute wicked design and looks awesome. So I can't wait to add this to the ongoing Speed Champions collection. I always feel bad because I'm a big car guy, and all of my Speed Champion sets, I just kind of don't have anywhere. I have the Dominic Toretto Charger, and I have James Bond's Aston Martin DB12, I believe it is, and then the Lamborghini that I just showed you. I have a couple others, I think, floating around too, but I want to kind of get a section next to my desk because it's a shallow display, and I can kind of put them in there. They take up a lot of space when you have a million of them, and I didn't bring my Speed Champions display to this apartment because it just didn't work out in the LEGO room and it didn't look clean. So eventually, if I figure out a way to actually have like a Speed Champions display that looks a lot nicer in my opinion, like maybe like a decal back with like the Ferrari logo, or I drive a Camaro, I guess it should be a Chevy logo, but that's not as cool. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm a diehard McLaren guy, so you know, anytime a McLaren comes out, I'm usually pretty close to I wanted to be there right away. Obviously, we do have some pretty cool McLarens on the shelf right now, but I just don't have a lot of space, and I don't have the spare LEGO funds to like branch further into Speed Champions. But I always do feel bad because these videos do really well compared to some of like the one off of like Harry Potter, me doing custom work. Speed Champions always stays consistent, so I always feel bad that I don't represent these as much as I should as a LEGO builder and a car guy. I really want to, but it just is what it is. But yeah, so this is brand new as of August 1st, so definitely if you're interested, head out to your local stores and grab it. It's a cool one. It's not going to sell out or anything, but it is really neat. Also, quick gripe, why is the Jaws LEGO set not on August 1st wave? I've been waiting for that set for ages now, and for some reason, and I'm recording this on August 1st, I literally just picked this up yesterday. They actually put it out while I was there. They moved Jaws to August 3rd, and like, I get it, it's fine. I can order it 2 days later, but I don't understand why your like biggest profile set for this release is 2 days after like the VIP day, which is today. So I'm not really sure why they did that, but I ordered a whole slew of sets from the August 1st wave, so this is just the start of things. We do have the Dragon Source of Motion. We have a Dreams set coming out. I'm actually going to work on my first Dreams display. I think I have like 5 sets just kind of set to the side, and I've been debating what to do with them, and I think I finally have my idea. So look forward to a Dreams display coming soon. And then I got a couple of other sets as well, like from City and stuff. So pretty cool stuff coming out. So look forward to a lot of the August 1st wave being reviewed on this channel. And I'll see you at the end of the build, folks. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Helps the channel out a lot. And follow me on Instagram if you want a sneak peek into builds like this and a lot of other projects that you will essentially get a nice month head start on some of these big projects, like the Castle Mills plate in the background that's ongoing. That's just a ton of pieces and a lot of time. And it's slowly getting built up. You can see that this looks different since I filmed a lot of videos that'll be taking place after this. And essentially, I got to shoehorn in all the new sets to make room for that. But yeah, like always, everybody, enjoy the build. So here's the final build. I couldn't say everybody there, apparently. Very, very cool set. Extremely detail-oriented, and I absolutely love it. The back window design here, using those 1x1 trans clear tiles, and like the end, it looks beautiful. I think it looks fantastic. Plenty of smaller printed elements, along with some stickered elements. Absolutely great. As for the driver, this time around, we don't have a like professional driver style. Let me see. So, similar to how like the average Speed Champions driver obviously has like a professional uniform, this time around they did more of a like sweater look, which I actually am not particularly a fan of. I like the racing gear a lot more. Obviously, you know, it's still cool, still a Ferrari logo, and even if I have her walking around like the Lego City, like I do a couple Speed Champions characters, it's still pretty cool. But I definitely do prefer these for display, rather than like the sweater look for a more generic like civilian feel, I guess is the best way to put it. But you know, it is what it is. As for the actual car itself, like I said, these back windows, absolutely love them. I think it looks fantastic. There's a slight gap right here, but that makes it a little bit easier to actually peel that off, and then you can open up the back window to actually take a look at that engine. Speaking of the inside, you have 3 odometers, 2 seats, and the actual gear shift in the middle, steering column right over here. Plop that back on. Interestingly enough, the little windows, the mirrors I should say, are spoons. You know, I built that and I just heard Sully from Monsters Inc. just going, spoons, really. As for the front, we do have some sticker elements, a couple printed pieces, and then a lot of these printed tiles also have a printed strip piece on the side, so it actually adds that line on a lot of these elements. That is actually a printed piece combined with a couple stickers, so a nice combination there. Probably my favorite element is that beautiful F40 anniversary logo back there. I think it looks fantastic, and it really is well done with the sticker. It looks engraved in. And then we have a couple gill elements on the back as well. The exhaust definitely is very nice in the background here. Looks awesome. Wait a minute. Oh no, I think I put the exhaust backwards. Alright, well, I'll fix that on the side. I was excited building it, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's not right. Here, let me fix that real quick and come back to you guys. My bad. So I went off camera real quick and just fixed that up. All I had to do is swap this plate, flip it around, and it's good to go. But that exhaust looks fantastic, and there's a tiny little Easter egg like they do in a lot of these cars. You have the little colors of the Italian flag right underneath the exhaust. That's pretty cool. Covered up with a little flag piece, but definitely looks pretty awesome. Overall, this is definitely one of my favorite Speed Champion sets for this size. I've said before, I want to build the larger ones. I just don't have space in a Lego room for the big cars, so I do appreciate some of the smaller ones like that. In the actual front, you have some gap in between, obviously, for the headlights and the bumper. All pretty much printed pieces for that side panels, and then just some of the blacker pieces already inside. Right in here, we have some more printed elements, and then along the side, you do have that really nice curvature of the actual door slant going in. Again, some printed pieces, some sticker elements, and everything like that. But overall, this is definitely a really solid set and a good start to what is the back half of 2024 already. It's insane. I've been seeing all the leaks for January 2025 sets already, and it's like, that's way too soon. And then you realize it's already August. So it's insane how fast this year is going, but this is definitely one of my favorite pieces of 2024 so far. And obviously, probably my two favorite for Speed Champions easily of the year are these two here. Try and get them in camera the best I can, but very different approaches. Obviously, the F40 is more of your standard car, whereas the Lamborghini is much more like fantasy based. Obviously, real thing, but you know what I mean. Since it's a Visions project, it was designed to look a lot different than your average car. But a little piece of car history here, and I think it looks fantastic. So thank you guys so much. I hope that review was helpful for you. Definitely, if you're a car guy or Lego guy, you should go pick it up. It's pretty cool. It does retail, like I said, for $26.99, and it is brand new for August of 2024. So you should be able to see this popping up in stores pretty soon, if not already, depending on when you watch this. But yeah, that's just going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another Lego build. Like, comment, subscribe if you can. If you like Star Wars, Harry Potter, cities, castle, basically any theme, check out the rest of my playlist. I have tons of projects going on, and specifically a lot of lighting projects and stuff like that. And I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.